Hey guys, welcome to U-Boat. Today we will be taking and starting a new series. Now, here's the thing guys. We're now at basically 98% realism. Now, that is because I took the hardcore aiming mode off and I turned the contacts on. But effectively, apart from those two things, as you can see, this is as real as I can make this, okay? That's what makes this series that is about to pop off, if you will, very exciting, because it's gonna be the test of my skill. Percent realism is as high as I can get it to go. Now I may, due to the fact that they changed the periscope operation so that you could move the periscope using your mouse, I may try to use the hardcore aiming system at one point. But if it gets to the point where I can't do it, that's why we have it turned off. But aside from the contacts showing up on the map and the hardcore aiming mode being turned off, we are at 100% realism. So everything is turned to hard on this playthrough. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, so welcome to the U-48. It is Friday, September 1st, 1939, the start of World War II for the Germans and the Polish, and Europe is about to go up in flames. I have to be careful with these funds, guys, because we don't have a whole lot, and with the economic system being on hard difficulty, everything's gonna cost a lot. So I need to be stewardess with my stuff. Oh, that's right, I decided to go with the U4. I forgot, I apologize guys. We are using the lower submarine, the U4, which I'm essentially a veteran of this game, so I can use something like the U4 and still be effective, but we're gonna have to pick and choose what targets we go after and what targets we don't. I'm gonna grab myself a TNT stick. It's unfortunate that you can only put one of those on your ship. I don't really like that. Jeez, 18,000 for a dive suit. Jeez, that's insane. I'm gonna take 43 of this spread here. Just take all of that. And then I think we'll throw, yeah, I might just take some cheese, actually. I think we'll throw about 50, actually, let's 50 canned fish in here. Maybe we want to go with the lower number at this one, because I don't want to blow all of our money here. We do have quite a bit of bread, so let's go with the round number, about 21 canned fish. There we go. That's not too expensive, but it was a 600 and something mark fee. Another thing is I want to get a full stack of med kits with us, so I'm gonna go back to equipment here and add one med kit to this stack here. That's for 1,000 marks. Jeez, that's ridiculous. I think I'm gonna get a little bit of vegetables too, just because I want to make sure that we do have enough food to last the whole entire time that we're at sea. I don't want to grab a whole crap load of it because stuff ain't cheap for this, but I think, yeah, we'll go with the 20 for the vegetables. And I'm thinking that should last until we get back to the port, because we got 50 pork, 50 canned bread, which doesn't really cost us nothing. And then we have 24 marks each can of canned fish, which costs us about 600 something to get 20 units. So I think that's good for now. What do we got for different boats? I'm curious here. Okay, right now we're using the 11A. Okay, alright. This looks like more, well, let's take a look at the ship that we have now, just for comparison if we can. Okay, type 11A U-boat has a speed of 13 knots. Test depth is 150 meters. Range is 1,600 nautical miles. Beam is 40.8 meters. Draught is 3.83 meters. Horsepower 690, excuse me. And bow tubes, torpedo tubes in the bow, there's 3 of them. We actually have 5 torpedoes on board, which really isn't that much. That gun, 20 meters, but it's an AA gun. Crew is 21 men. Alright, so we have a lot to work with here. I want to take a minute and compare it to the update one that we could purchase technically right now because it's unlocked. Okay, so essentially it's a repeat of the same ship that we have now. The only thing is I believe the nautical miles range is slightly elevated. I'll take a look at that real quick. No, it's actually less. It's about 50 nautical miles less, maybe 100 or so, but it's actually got less range than we have now. So I probably won't unlock that one. I'll probably wait until all these are unlocked. Oh yeah, we're going for this ship right here. Holy crap, that's a major difference. Yeah, we'll be going for that one. Well, but for now we gotta work with what we got. Go ahead and select that, and let's go inside here. I was a little too close. Let's make sure the galley is full. Let's throw some pork into their diet there, and they can eat that pork for a little bit. Alright, so the next thing that we actually have to do is work on getting out of here. So I'm gonna head the heck out of here and put this on the edge of the patrol zone. Once we get in within that range, then we will get things going, but I do want to put a full crew on the engine just because our fuel efficiency will be better. And I'll see you guys when we come up here and actually get up there. Okay, so we just left port. I'm just keeping you guys updated on our progress. We still have quite a while to go, and we're going through this freaking rainstorm, which reminds me I probably need to drain all the water out. So let's take the minute and drain this water out here. Yeah, we got some water in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to pump that out and get that water out of here. Okay, now the compartments are dry. That's good. I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes when we get up to the patrol zone. Okay, so we got a message from BDU, and I'm gonna read that to you. Hostile actions on the part of the Allies, Polish Allies, England and France, are not to be expected. Hostile actions against them are prohibited until further notice. Okay guys, we are now in the patrol zone, so I'm gonna bring this down to a complete stop, and then we're going to do a little bit of a hydrophone check and see if we can't find nothing. So let's see if our hydrophone guy actually picks anything up. I'm gonna go hit SAC personally for a couple hours, and then when they actually need me, I will go and check the periscope. Nate, do me a favor and shut that window off. I can't see shit. Still can't see shit, but it's better. It's the darker nights thing that makes this so hard to actually see. Okay, nothing showed up in the hydrophone check, so at this point we're just gonna be getting some compressed air and getting this water out of here. Go back to half throttle and whatnot, and so in a couple minutes we will check the hydrophone again and see what we come up with. I will see you guys in a couple of minutes. Okay, now we're gonna do another hydrophone check. So let's go and do another hydrophone check and see if we get anything. Go. First off, let's go to full battery strength and see if we can intercept that. It says that we can, so we'll see how that plays out. I'll keep you guys posted if we find it or not. Now we're underneath the surface about 30 meters, which reminds me I probably want to go to periscope depth at this point because we are intercepting a ship right now. Make our morale go back to where it should be. And these darker nights are crazy. Once we see this on the map, I'm going to maintain the torpedoes once again, just so that we can get them maintained and guarantee basically that they're gonna blow up. Because with being on 90% realism, and I only did that because I can't do exactly 100% because I don't like not being able to see the contacts, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the manual targeting. I will try it maybe a few times when when we're actually inside a convoy. That way it's a better chance of hitting. But if it pans out that I can't do that, then that's why we have that turned off, so that we can have the AI automatically target things if we need to. We are about, give or take, 4.4 kilometers from this place, and at this point we are 39 kilometers away from that. So we'll probably have to recharge the batteries at some point in between there, here and there. We might be able to just, take 30 kilometers and it not be a problem. Okay, let's get the skipper up on the bridge, see if we can't spot this thing. I forgot we're underwater, so we're gonna get him on the periscope and see if we can't spot this thing. Oh, we are spotting it. Okay, well, with that being said, we probably want to turn out this way. Just turn it a little bit here. Okay, once we get out a little further, I'm gonna turn back around and point us Norwegian. Okay, alright. So it's a Norwegian contact, so we have to actually surface and get it to stop so we can actually search it. I'm trying to find my depth meter. There we go. So we're gonna surface the boat. They're going to see us obviously, but we're gonna try to intercept this and board them and see what's on the ship. Now, if it's a British ship, despite being the fact that we're not at war with them currently, I would still blow it up because it's only a matter of time before that happens. Telegram sent. We made 150 marks. I'm gonna put him on the bridge so that he can watch him. Let me show you guys what we got on the map here. Oh wow, it's so dark you can't really see him. That, and I have to basically tell him to target him. Now that I'm thinking about it. Look at him, please. Yeah, I need to change the reticule on this one to this. There she is, boys. The MS. I don't even know what to say there, but there she is. Which reminds me, I want to get my torpedo engineer working on some stuff. So we're gonna click him right now, and then we're going to have him go over to the torpedo room and let's get all these maintained. I want to take this guy off the hydrophone and stick him on that torpedo guy. He's maintaining torpedoes just in case we do get the opportunity to blow him up. I do have a dynamite charge right now, that I do know, but just in case I don't get the right vibe from this guy, that's why we're doing that. Because if I let him go because I don't find anything that's contraband or anything, but I get a bad vibe from him, it's gonna be, my question is, why can't I send delegation? That's my question. I want to send a delegation. I know I'm close enough to do it, but is it because we're not at war with Britain yet, or what's going on here? Well, he is a little bit, honestly, aft of us, so a bit in front of us. So I'm gonna let that actually transpire. But for the time being, I'm gonna get our torpedo guy working on some torpedoes. Okay. Oh, we got quite a bit of water in here. Let's get that out of here. Well, it would seem that I can't send a delegation, and I think it's because we're not exactly at war right now. So I guess we just continue with the patrol that we have. It was nice to intercept the target even on the hardest difficulty. So I guess we continue with the patrol we got going on here. Don't know that we're going to find anything at this point because we're still early on in the patrol, so the war might kick off before then, but it might be a while before it kicks off. I don't want to take any hostile action before it's authorized to do so, if that makes sense. So I guess it's kind of the boring part until crap hits the pan, really. But it actually is nice to find something so easily, though. Not gonna lie. Get some rest, Captain, even though you don't exactly need it. Well, what we could do is send you up to the bridge. I think that's what we'll do. We'll send you to the bridge, watch for targets. Or we're waiting for this freaking message of war starting to kick off. It's September 3rd, and if I remember correctly, they declare war on the 5th. Okay, so we got about 2 days, counting today, before everything kicks off. So until 2 days are up, we can't engage. Here we go. All of our compartments are dried up now. So, but I want to keep that radio man actually on the radio because I want him to be able to receive that when war is declared. Once it is declared, though, any hostile ship we find, it's going down. Okay, found a target. It's a German sub. Okay. September 3rd still. Come on, Brits. Declare war so I can start pulling you up. Yeah, if you look at the map, the only people that are declared war is Poland itself. But we've declared war on them, so that doesn't count. We are waiting for England and France to get involved so that we can blow up their shipping. Okay, guys, I think this first episode is just gonna be the early days before the war because it's about my lunchtime right now. So I'm probably gonna make a second part where the war begins, and this first part's just gonna be a little bit dry because there's nothing going on. But I think I'm just gonna call it the days before the war. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Actually though, if we wanted to get this guy some sleep, we could, and then I'll save it while we do this. So I want you to get rid of your crew, and then I'm gonna put my torpedo guy on the engine room if we can here. Rest. The torpedo man goes in your stead with the full crew on that, and then we're just gonna save and go ahead again. Actually, I want to go part of episode 1 because I plan to combine these two videos together. For you guys, it will look like a completely redone video into one episode, and it won't look like two different videos. But for me, it's going to be two different videos combined. The only difference on your screen would be the shirt that I'm wearing. And that's going to tell you that this is episode 1.2 basically. But we're going to be continuing our extremely hard, extremely realistic playthrough. Britain and France have not declared war yet, which I am utterly surprised at, honestly, because it is September 3rd. That was the day that Britain and France actually declared war. So I don't know if we have to wait until September 4th to get the news or what, but last time we played we intercepted some trade shipping, but we couldn't do nothing about it because we weren't at war at the time. So I don't know what's going on, guys. Maybe it's a glitch, but hopefully in this episode we actually get that radio message saying that we were at war. We're currently using the U-4, which is a World War I style submarine. It is the old style of U-boat. I do like the configuration of the U-4. However, I do not like the lack of torpedo storage that the U-4 has. So, I mean, you give and you take, I guess. But I will see you guys in a couple of minutes and keep you guys updated whether we get some kind of radio message or what have you. I find it strange that we haven't got that radio message yet. That's real strange. It's gotta happen at some point, I guess. Okay, did we get a transmission? Hang on. Let's see if we did get that transmission finally. Right. I'm hoping this is the declare war message, actually, to tell you the truth, because I've been waiting for this thing, actually. And then we get to have a little bit of fun. We found some ships previously, but weren't allowed to engage them. Yeah, this is the war message. To all submarines, English ships are to be considered hostile with immediate effect. At present, all first wave submarines are instructed to attack freighters in accordance to the terms of prize rules. As long as the prize rules are enforced, cargo ships flying English flags may be attacked without warning. Awesome. This is where it gets fun. I was waiting for that. I guess what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna put this guy on the hydrophone, and we're gonna do a hydrophone check. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring this to a complete stop for the time being, and we're going to surface down to about 50 meters or so. I'm also gonna swap our engine people out, make sure that this guy gets some rest and the other guy goes back on the engines. Oh, he's got something already, guys. Fantastic. What do we got here? Well, let's find out. There we go. We should be able to intercept now. I'm gonna go to full ahead, and then we're going to intercept. There we go. We're headed in the course of what we found on the hydrophone, which is good. I'm not gonna lie, this little U4 actually looks pretty cool under the water, guys. I mean, I've seen the bigger ship under the water, but this little U4 actually looks pretty cool under the water. I'm gonna go to periscope depth now that we're in route of the interception. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, I'll keep you guys posted on when we get closer here, because we're about 142 kilometers away from the target. So I'll keep you guys posted when we get closer. Everything will be updated and stuff. Make sure that they don't actually change course on us. So far that they're maintaining that course. That's good. Oh, yes, I am moving. Why is it actually getting further away? Alright, let's go. I don't quite understand that. Okay, that's better. Okay, that's better. I gotta charge the batteries up though. Make sure that I'm still going the same course. And then I gotta surface real fast. Okay, so we're surfacing the boat because we gotta charge the batteries up. So I gotta slow down this boat once we hit the surface, so we can charge the batteries up. Get the compressed air going as well. It's raining now, so I gotta routinely pump the water out from there. We could have went a little further under the water, but it's best once you hit yellow to just go above the surface and then take care of what needs taken care of. I do want to check on the galley though. But yeah, the galley's fine. Okay, 17 knots, 19 knots on the surface. Okay, our batteries are now green again, but I'm gonna try and fill this up some more before I go back under, but we do need to scan again for that ship again, because it might have changed course. Let's get the captain on the bridge. I'm gonna go on the bridge here.
Der britischen Schiffe Ziele sind.
Hostilities with France. France has been at war with us since 1700 hours today. Defensive actions against French warships and freighters are permitted. Submarines are not allowed to board or attack French vessels. In self-defense, it is permitted. Point out that all United Kingdom ships are also considered hostile. Okay, we're fully charged on the batteries, so I'm gonna do another hydrophone check. We're gonna go down and scan for this ship that we've been trying to intercept the whole time. Okay, we're going to go underneath the surface here in a little bit. I gave the order to submerge, so we will see what happens here. Okay, we got him again. Alright, cool. So what we want to do is speed up to about full ahead and then interception course. Actually, maybe we want to go flank ahead, just because the last time it was giving us trouble and we weren't actually getting closer, we were getting further away from it. So gonna go with flank ahead, which is 11 knots under the water, and hopefully we'll be able to sustain. But now that we picked this thing up, I also want to go back to periscope as well. And then when we get closer, I'll put the captain back on there, to be honest. Yeah, this one's nice and dark. You can barely see the ship. You can see the outline, but you can barely see the ship right now. And this is one ship that he's picking up that's 20 to 30 kilometers away. Dude, that is crazy. It takes such a long time for this U4 to go a kilometer. Get a kilometer closer to the target. I'm gonna see if we can still 30 kilometers out. Okay, we need to switch the people in the engine. Let's take people off, and then to get the other guy on the engine, full crew. As much as I don't want to do this, I might have to do the rest of this on the surface because my hydrophone guy is about to pass, so he needs to kind of sleep. So I guess we're going to the surface just for the health of my guy. Might as well charge the batteries as well while we're waiting for the guy to sleep. I'm gonna take the night watch. I kinda hope that that ship doesn't change course. I'll keep you guys posted if we find it. 60 kilometers away from the original course. Okay guys, we are about 20 kilometers away from the original course that ship was taking. I'm going to go back down and scan the underneath to see if it's still going that course. So we're gonna slow down. So stop. I need you in here, and I need you to go underneath the surface a couple meters. 36 meters. That hydrophone guy is still kind of peaked. He's not 100%, but it should be enough energy for him to do his job, and we can take this out if it's a British convoy ship. We picked it up. Great. Looks like they might be still going the same course. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up to about all head full, and we're gonna try to intercept. It looks like they did change course a little bit. Might not even be the same ship, to be perfectly honest, but hopefully it's a British one and we can actually blow it out of the water. Yep, and this is where we did most of this, on the surface. Okay, let's go to the surface like we did last time. Do the rest of this on the surface until we get our energy back for this guy. You're going to sleep. I want him local. I can't do both at the same time, damn. He goes on watch, and you go to sleep, you go on engine. Now we're gonna fast forward this until we get the same point. Okay, now he has enough energy, he should. Well, actually, let's go for a little bit longer. 18 kilometers, 16. Alright, now engine complete, stop. I'm just gonna see if he can pick up periscope depth. Listening for contacts. Okay, cool. Actually, I want to get everybody maintaining torpedoes right now so that they're wait until we get a kilometer away from here. I don't know how long these torpedoes last, so I want to do this as close as I can to the point. I would think because it's about 1.6 kilometers, I probably could maintain, still have it maintained by the time he shows up. Let's hit somebody on that. Wow, that's stupid. Telling me I have to have this guy do it? For real? Yeah, that's kind of stupid, but whatever, I guess. Let me maintain these things. Why? That's really stupid. Okay, let's stop this. It's gonna go right past us. Can't see shit. That's crazy. That's darker nights for you guys. That's nuts. Absolutely crazy. Hopefully that hits. Yeah, but I don't know that for sure.
Lee, they're done. Look how low they're riding in the water.
I know that, but the health bars are disabled, so you don't really know until it gets to that point, Nate. For real. It's on as hard as I can play it. This is not easy. let me grab these prisoners and then we'll get ready to go to bed here. Alright, surface time. Yeah, I mean, I've been drinking this entire bottle, so we might want to try it, but no guarantees. I just don't want to wake you up at midnight. I have to piss. Alright, let's go and see if we can't get that stupid maintenance done. Yeah, that ship is definitely done. So let's roll forward, turn the alarm on, and put somebody on maintenance. We need somebody on maintenance. Something happened to the ship when it blew up. I don't know what the heck happened. Okay, wreckage. Alright, 2 medkits, 1 to 9 survivors. Let's check the 2 to 3 survivor build first and see what we got here. The skipper and Adam Stokes, the machinist. Wooden medkit. Well guys, that'll do it for this episode. I will see you guys later, and make sure you stay blessed, and hope to see you in the next one.